Yeah, I'm actually out cutting firewood. But while I'm at it, I'm cutting some big oak for a project I want to do next year. But I want to do it, get them cut full of ground is froze. But I thought I should make a video because I think I haven't done one for a few days. Been busy. But this is one day's work. Well, half dozen of them I got them drug up here. I still got more back in the bushes than I need, like 50 of them, so I'll be at it for a while. As long as the weather holds, I'm getting the ones that are in tough, that I can't get if it snows. But it's going good. It's kind of funny. I hate to rag on Google again because you people, some of you are Google slaves, but I noticed the other day I was going to buy something off Cabela's, and now they have changed so that you can actually do it with PayPal. So I thought, oh well, as long as I can do it, I'll do it that way. It's simple, saves a lot of monkey work. Well, when I tried it like 3 times. It wouldn't work, and I couldn't figure out what the hell, So I did it in my normal way. But I thought it'd be nice to do that PayPal, and I didn't understand why it didn't work. This was something new. I thought maybe they hadn't had it set up right. But then yesterday, I ordered something off of eBay. I tried to use PayPal. Well, same problem. Wouldn't work. And I thought, damn, this always works. It always used to work. For years it's worked. Well, then I come to find out there's a Google problem again now. Google's got their own system. So if you're on, if you're using Google, which the Android operating system on my phone is, then it doesn't allow you to use PayPal without, signing a Google agreement. No problem. I went, I used Internet Explorer and went to eBay, and I was able to do it fine. It's just a hang-up. It turns out that Google and eBay and PayPal is part of eBay. I've had this big lawsuit going on and stuff. These companies, they buy and sell each other, and Google, it's constantly involved in litigation. This has been going on for 7 years, and I never even knew about it. So now I can't use PayPal on my phone, which I liked, but I could still use it on the computer as long as I don't use any Google product. So I'm going to have to go in there, and I'm just going to dump everything Google off of all of my computers. It just pisses me off that they got to be that way. But I can't see if you got a company that's constantly involved in litigation. You got Microsoft and Apple. Everybody is suing them. Oracle is suing them. It's just an endless deal. You got to kind of look at yourself sometime and say, are you doing something wrong? Because they are doing a lot wrong. It's too bad. I mean, they were a good search engine, but my God. But they want that information really bad. But I can live without Google. I'll if I can continue to sneak through on YouTube, that'll be good. And I noticed I just got my phone bill the other day, and after my monkeying around and stuff, I actually have the lowest phone bill I've had in years. It like dropped it in half. Well, this is great. This I can use. But I was on pins and needles because it should have. The way I had it set up, it should have. But you never know until you actually get it, because they are slippery people. At Verizon, they'll tell you one thing and do another. But I intimidated him enough; he went through with it. So that's good. So I can keep uploading and not have that problem hanging over me, as long as I can keep out of Google's clutches now. But I can go back home and do my chores. But if I can keep this up at this rate, if I had like a week of doing this, I'd be in good shape for next year. And I'm getting a lot of firewood cut at the same time. And a lot of these, now I'll have firewood for like 5 years to come, because a lot of the, because these oak trees are really tall. And I'm taking like 20 or 25 feet of the trunk, but there's huge upper part of the tree that's going to be good firewood for many years. And this is something, I've never said about it, but years ago I used to work for a guy, a neighbor that ran a lot of cattle. And I'd end up like fencing almost all summer, and some field work too. But then in winter, what we would do is all winter would log, because we'd cut logs like this, and bring them home on a stack mover, and he had made a splitter. He had a neighbor make a splitter that could split an 8-foot long piece. So we'd put them on that big splitter and split them into fence posts. That's how he got his fence posts, all out of oak. So I know what I'm doing with logging. That's not a problem. But these are, heavy boogers. I can only haul one at a time, but they're coming out of there. And they'll be somewhat lighter when they dry out. They'll be a little easier to handle, because oak holds quite a little water. But I got plenty more to do. But it's a good start.